Okay, June 27th, 2011. This is my fourth or fifth update video attempt. Um, Had quite a few people ask me where I've been and if I've disappeared, and I haven't. I've made videos every week, extra videos sometimes, but for whatever reason, YouTube will not fully process the video, will not fully upload the video. So literally, I've allowed some videos uh, 24 hours to process, and it just sits there in this loop, and it never actually fully, uploads. So I'm gonna try again, and odds are this will also never be seen because it's not gonna upload. But we'll see what happens. I don't know if it's an internet issue. We recently downgraded our internet from the super blazing fast to the one beneath that, and I don't know if it's a new computer issue, which it shouldn't be since I've uploaded videos using this camera before on this computer. I don't know, but so my progress so far has been shit. I've taken steps backwards. Nothing new, not too incredibly broken up about it. It's the last year. It's been what 1 year and 2 days since I finally hit the 200-pound mark for the first time. The year since has been shit. It's been gaining weight, getting back down to that point, gaining weight, getting back down to that point. This most recent episode of weight gain has been the worst one yet, and I do have over $1,000 riding on this particular bet to get down to 259.9, not 249.9. I made the mistake in my last video. So at this point, following any type of a reasonable nutrition and exercise plan is not going to get me there. It's just too much weight to lose. So, kind of beginning yesterday, fully beginning today, I am doing what is most commonly referred to as a protein-sparing modified fast. After doing some research, this is sort of the most reasonable crash diet there is, with some decent science backing it up, and it doesn't, completely spit in my face of knowledge and not wanting to lose muscle. And so essentially and I hate it. If I do this again in the future at some point, which hopefully I won't have to, I will make some further modifications to get myself into ketosis more quickly through increased fat consumption in the beginning. But I don't want to fuck around with it right now because I have money riding on this goal. So maybe next time. But essentially, it's an ultra low calorie, low fat, no carbohydrate diet. It's essentially just a protein diet, hence protein sparing. Hence, essentially just consuming what you need to minimize the loss of muscle mass during a crash diet. So for me, through some calculations, blah blah blah, essentially my diet will be between 200 and 250 grams of protein per day, and that's basically it. A couple grams of fat and carbs, just incidental fat and carbs here and there, but it's just a protein diet. And it's unlimited green vegetables, which we all know I hate. So I don't know how many of those I'll be able to get down. Maybe I'll chew on some raw broccoli or spinach or just for some crunch. I won't like it, but just for some variety, maybe I'll try that. And for health's sake, but yeah, for the next 2 months and 3 days, it's going to be roughly between 800 and 1,000 calories a day. It's fucking stupid. Of protein. Hopefully, I can maintain as much muscle as possible, but at this point, I just need to lose the weight. I need to, get off my pedestal of pride in maintaining strength and muscle, and it's something I've been slowly losing over time anyways, just through sloth and laziness in the gym. So I might as well just sacrifice some and just get down to a goal weight and then work from there. So the modified version that I'm using right now of the protein sparing modified fast, which is essentially the HCG diet minus the HCG. No, I'm not going to fucking inject myself with the feminine pregnancy chemical or hormone. But this is essentially the diet that they're putting those people on in conjunction with the HCG. It's arguable whether or not the HCG actually has any effect, or whether or not it's just the protein-sparing mode fast that's having the weight loss effect. So what I've done is I'm taking a little bit more protein than what the protocol suggests, and I'm taking some fish oils, actually a great deal of fish oils, omega-3 fats, and I'm finally taking a supplement, mostly for appetite suppression. I found ephedra in Broncaid, which is a decongestant that Walgreens sells. It's 25 milligrams of ephedra. What ephedra really does for me, and I've taken a pill this morning, I'll take like 2 pills a day. What it mostly does for me, and for a lot of people it's more of like a stimulant, and I do feel some, buzz while taking it, but mostly it helps to suppress my appetite. I guess everybody responds differently to supplements, so hopefully the appetite's going to be suppressed anyways once I get into ketosis, and hopefully that, process will allow for some more natural energy, as my body's just burning heaps and heaps of my own stored body fat. But I'm going to use some ephedra to get me through. Ephedra is essentially, in my opinion, just a legal, speed, illegal amphetamine, and again, this is my least responsible dieting attempt here so far. So whatever I'm doing, and I hope this video is recording, I don't suggest you do it. You should, lose 2 to 3 pounds per week, and you should be getting a wide variety of foods, no grains, but a wide variety of foods, but I need to lose this weight, so fuck it. And I think I'm doing my best to minimize the adverse health effects. So, yeah, protein-sparing modified fast, and it's sort of a modified protein-sparing modified fast. And if I were to have some more time to intelligently think this out and some more buffer room, some more margin of error, I may have started off with much more fat in the beginning, which eases the transition and expedites the transition into ketosis. But I don't have time. So if I do it in the future, or if you see 2 months from now, wow, Joe lost 50 pounds, and he looks good, and he appears to be healthy and happy about his progress, and let me try this. If you're not on a strict timeline, I suggest in the beginning, high protein, moderate protein, high fat, low carbs. Ease yourself into ketosis. It's going to, like I said, get you there faster. It's going to get you there easier. It's going to get you through that keto or carb flu more quickly. And then really staple down, eliminate some of the fat, up the protein, and ride that train as long as you can. But I don't have the time to do that. So, nothing else has happened. My computer's messing up. That's all. So, anyways, crash diet for the next couple of months. Essentially, just lean meat and green vegetables and fish oils, and that's all. So we'll see how it goes. If, again, just as with any other plan that I've laid out, if I stick to it, if I stick to the initial plan, I will make tremendous progress. That's all there is to it. It's just, will I, buckle down and do it? Will I find the discipline? Will I not be a lazy ass? Will I not be a weak-willed individual? Every fiber of my being wants to eat Carl's Jr. or pizza. But again, I am still in control. It's just, will I succumb to the voices in my head that tell me to eat these foods? It's up to me. I am accountable. I take responsibility. So, anyways, that's all for now. Started, like I said, sort of started yesterday. Already dropped about 3 pounds. Blah blah blah. I do anticipate to drop roughly 1 pound per day throughout this, and that's not much of an exaggeration. Low calorie, low fat, low to no carbs. That's just basically what's going to happen in the body. I'm going to have a couple of weekly cheatish meals, or meals where I eat more normally. Not cheat days, not a period of an hour or two where I race to see how much food I can get in my mouth in that time. But no, once or twice a week, I go and get whatever, a couple of tacos from Taco Bell, and it's a Mountain Dew. After that meal, reasonable, satisfy myself, makes it a bit more psychologically doable. Next meal, right back on track. It's necessary if I want to save myself over $1,000. That's what I have to do. As far as exercise goes, in the beginning, I'm going to do more of a high rep, moderate to me. It sounds really fucking cocky. Still a good amount of weight in general. High rep in the beginning. As time goes on, less volume, more intensity on the weight training. So just lower rep and as much weight as I can handle. And I'm going to do little to no cardio. If I have an opportunity to go outside and play, I will take it. But I'm not going to be sitting on the bike for an hour. I'm not going to be jogging. I'm not going to be doing those types of things. So it's just, when you're that low on calories, it's not worth the risk of damaging myself further doing chronic cardio. And chronic cardio is not good anyways, but particularly so when you're on a crash diet. So doing my best to hold on to the lean body mass, heavy weights, lots of protein. We'll see how it goes. Long video, but if it uploads, I guess a long video will make up for an absence of videos. So that's all for now. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. And I'm close to 1,000 subscribers, so let's get me to that point. For no other reason but then I kind of consider myself legitimate if I have 1,000 subscribers. I'm like 920 right now or something like that. Get to 1,000 subs, lose this weight, and then, keep the ball rolling. So that's all for now. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing, and until next time.